Have you have aphasia? Do you have the symptoms of aphasia even if you didn't have a diagnosis? Do you mix up your words? Do you forget words? Do you sometimes mix them up? Today we're going to talk about aphasia, and I'm going to give you maybe some tips that might help. My name is Tara Livingston, and this is Stroke of Genius, a memoir. Today I'm going to, I, I don't know exactly what your symptoms are. I have aphasia, and I have been recovering since November of 2023. So I've done a lot of work, and I know not everybody has access to um, speech therapy, and some of these things I've came up by myself, some from therapists, and I just want to help make make it easier for you to find the new pathway through your brain. I know where my aphasia is right on my brain because of MRI. I know that not everybody has an MRI. It doesn't matter. The symptoms are um, real, and it is really happening for you. And so we have some tips. I'm going to talk to you a little. I'm going to use Metronome. I got some great feedback last time. I have a simpler sound for the Metronome. Somebody said, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to start having a seizure." I don't want to have seizures. So just a very clicking sound for the Metronome. And the metronome is to help you have a little bit more flow in your speech if you can start getting this. So I'm going to play this a little bit. And I'm going to just share a little simple sentences to practice. I'm happy. She exercises every morning. His dog barks loudly. My work starts at 8 o'clock. We always eat dinner together. They take the bus to the work. He doesn't like vegetables. He don't want anything to drink. Wait, I'm going to do this again. I don't want anything to drink. This little black dress isn't expensive. Now, I'm giving you just a few syllables to practice, and this is the way that you start a little bit at a time, little sentences, because when we get complicated sentences, big long thoughts, then we get even more confused, and it takes even more energy for you to be able to do this. So you want to Google something that says just simple sentences, and get some examples, and you want to start practice them. It's not about being perfect. It's not being right all the time, uh, but you want to start practicing how you want to sound. Okay? I know it's a lot of work. I understand this, but let's start with the simples. Okay. The other thing that I want to um, talk to, maybe this is a little bit advanced uh, in your practice, and some maybe you are right. No, maybe you are prepared for this. I was going to start just talking to you about I don't know what is the word, tongue twisters. It's just so funny. Anyway, I think it's hilarious that I can't even say what I'm talking about. Tongue twisters. So some of them you remember from when you're a child, little ones that you do. And again, I'm going to put the metronome on and I'm going to show you how to maybe do practicing. Now, let's do this. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh, I did all right. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now, you might remember that I told you about the metronome, that most people talk 100 words per minute. So, but today I have this at 80 beats per minute because we're just practicing. So I'm not going a very fast speed. I'm just trying to get the rhythm of the words. So let me go back again. All right. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Oh my goodness. Let me try this again. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Oh my goodness. All right. Not every sound is going to be easy for me. A big black bug bit a big black bear. All right. Now, I used to have a podcast and I have some warm ups before speaking. I would have these, they're not just tongue twisters, but they're to practice articulation and enunciation. So you want to spend some time the end of the word. The end of the word is enunciation and articulation. So it's about t, s, getting the right sounds out so that you can hear every part of the word. All right, I'm going now. This is a complicated one, but for some reason, my memory seems to remember this. Let me do this. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. I would think this is the advanced part. Now, there's a whole bunch that I have on the sheet that I couldn't even speak out. Was a bit too embarrassed, but I shouldn't say that. but I'm going to start practicing. So I would share you on little times when I can do it and when I can't always do it. I'll share this one, and it's to show you that sometimes of the sounds don't work for me. Um, oh, where'd this go? All right. This was can you can a can and a canner and a can and a can. Wait, let me do this. Can you can a can as a canner can a can? I no, that's never going to happen. And this is another one that I used to do as a vocal warm up when before I did the by podcast, uh, before I had the aphasia. And they'll sound this. The Theophilus thistle, the successful thistle sifter in sifting a sieve full of unsifted thistles, thrust 3,000 thistles through the thick of his thumb. No, I can't even read. I can't even read this. Never mind speak it. This is crazy. Anyway, so these are my little listen today for people who have aphasia, and just to practice. You're not talking about trying to find being perfect. You're trying to uh, rewire this pathway in your brain to remember the way that you used to rhythm. You used to do this naturally when you were a child, and when you had nursery rhymes. Maybe we'll use this to practice on the next video. I hope that you find this helpful, and just know that when you have these symptoms that other people they might not understand, that you have this tendency to um, confuse your words and put them in the wrong tense, that you speak with no flow, um, and and you stutter. I understand it's very difficult, but there is hope, and you can find some hope, hopefully, in this. And if you have access, please find a speech therapist to work with. I do most of my appointments with online, and I found this very helpful. Anyway, thank you for taking your time. Again, I'm Tara Livingston, and this is Stroke of Genius, a memoir. Bye.